Okay, well, we're back in Staines again on a date in June. Is it the 16th? It's Saturday anyway. And I'm just sort of walking down to find the river now. Here we are at the Staines Riverside Club. Should be interesting. Hello there. Yeah, this is approximately where we finished the walk last time. There's a fair bit of wind today, so hope you're picking this up okay. So this is glorious Staines. This is the Staines Railway Bridge behind me, and it's not a great day. There's rain in the air, and that's back down to pretty well where we ended at last time. Okay, the next really eventful bit for me is going to be crossing under the M25, which for me is the golden band round London, and we're going to do that in a few minutes, so I'll see you then. This is Staines Bridge. I should say at this stage, by the way, that Agent Peach isn't with me today. He's actually, as I understand it, holidaying in Australia, which is kind of a shame because this is his hometown, and I know he would have wanted to be with me at this epic stage of the walk, but never mind. Time waits for no man, and we've got a lot of walking to do on the Thames. Anyway, that's Staines Bridge. See you at the next leg. Well, a bit of philosophy for today. Now we've got into a slightly quieter stretch, having crossed Staines Bridge. My question to myself for today is, what makes me happy? It's a question that's oft asked, and one I don't find easy to answer. One of the things that makes me happy, I think, is walking, which is why I'm doing this. But I'm hoping as the day transpires, events will unfold that will help me to answer the question. And it's a serious one, I'm not taking the mick here. So let's see what happens. Hey, this is interesting for aficionados from Tadworth and around. This is a coal post, and this marks the boundary of the old London coal tax. We've got loads of them around Tadworth, Watton on the Hill and Box Hill area, and oh, that's amazing. They must, I don't know whether they circle London, need to find out, or maybe someone watching this can tell me, but yeah, taste of old home there. Well, that's interesting. It says look happy. Now if something wasn't meant to be, given my comment 5 minutes ago, what is? It's like there's going to be like a treasure hunt of signs, and you know, it's making me smile now. I was thinking, yeah, I better look happy. So yeah, interesting. And there it is, the first sight of the M25 bridge. And this really does feel like the end of a chapter and the start of a new one. Just to note, the river, as you can see, is going at one hell of a speed. There's been a lot of rain recently, and if I were a gambling man, which I'm not, I would say it wouldn't take a lot more to flood. The Runnymede Hotel we're coming up to soon, a few years back, was spectacularly flooded, and that is a lot of water. Well, here it is, the M25. I've been waiting for this moment since I started the walk, and you know, when I was a kid, I used to say one thing that definitely makes me happy is not to live in cities or be anywhere near them. I've revised my view since I got to know London, but there's something about the brashness, the hardness, lack of charm, I suppose, that, and you know, when I wrote songs in the 70s, most of those songs were about the bad part of cities and the good part of places like Bath, where I used to be, but this is an important passage, so let's go on and make it now, and come along with me. See you on the other side. And that's it, we have passed under. And yeah, that's it. That's an older bridge there, I think that one was in existence before the M25, I would think. I'm not sure. But we're about to come up to Bell Lock and the Runnymede. Sorry if this video sounds a bit about me, because generally I don't like doing that. But someone said to me the other day that I have a high need for significance, and that significance, I guess, in the eyes of others. But actually, I'm at my happiest when I'm actually helping other people. I think. Anyway, let's reflect. And here we are at the famous Runnymede on Thames, one of my favourite hotels. I'm not sure I've ever stayed here, but I love hanging out here. And actually, for those of you who follow my Facebook page, you'll remember me doing a sketch a few weeks ago, and it was of those very brollies over there when I was sat waiting for my friend Sheila Ali. So it's like completing the circle. And I like hanging out here. I've got a video somewhere of when I met my colleague Bill Evans, and there was a giant swarm of bees around the tree in the front of the hotel. And he's a decent-minded guy who runs this. When he was refurbishing it, none of the staff ever got laid off. And that reminds me of that ruddy documentary about, was it Claridge's, where all the staff got sacked. And I think that speaks volumes. What makes me happy? To see other people treated right. And that is of high concern. If people do that, that makes me happy. Okay? And here in the lock, we've got a massive boat, Queen of the Thames. Quite a size. Waiting to go through. And going upriver. So maybe it'll pass me in a few minutes as I make my gentle way. I'm not sure I'm keeping the same pace I do with Lieutenant Peach, but making my way up to Runnymede and then on to Windsor. Yeah, take one last look at the M25 there. Start of the new chapter, folks. Ever onwards. And that's something, sense of achievement, fulfillment. That's something that I think makes me happy. Even if some people say, well, why do you need to succeed? Well, self-actualisation is important to me.